Oh, well. It. Play a little longer. I really don't think it matters. My optimal D&D position. What's going on, chat? How we doing on this fantastic Saturday afternoon and or evening, depending on what side of the earth you are on? You know, you never know these days. I'm
Don't
gonna
have
go right to it. Bored as fuck. I'm sorry, Joe.
In the chat, real.
Yeah, you're
no.
fucking. Shut up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Damn. Okay.
F.
That's a way to start the stream.
While I'm at it, let me go.
I have my
I can't believe me talking ruins the stream. I guess I'll just DM only by text.
No, you.
I
don't recommend
mean,
it. I don't recommend
you relate to your own session. That's kidding.
Oh my god.
Holy
I can't be late to a session if I'm the one who determines when it starts.
That's.
I just find it funny how you campaign for Saturday and then we're like, we're ready, and then Arcene's like, yeah, well,
Carrie, were you
about that.
I just said a day. I never said a time. So.
I literally already did.
So how's everyone doing?
Not too bad. Actually, you can't say that.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? This is a child-friendly stream.
No, it's fucking not.
Fuck you, what do you know?
I have said fuck at least 30 times on each prior stream. You cannot.
Hashi, how dare you!
Guys, this is supposed to be a Christian server.
Too late.
Penis.
No!
Evan, how dare you?
Oh,
Go to your dick corner.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You have enraged the barbarian.
The barbarian gains rage.
You said pee-pee.
No, he didn't.
It is on my laptop monitor, it's just my camera thingy is
I'll be right back.
backwards. I
You
mean,
can be safe.
there you go. Fixed.
Yeah, now it's on the other monitor. Can't you tell?
Yeah, I just switched monitors. It's kind of weird.
No, you didn't.
What do you know?
Besides being able to, you know, see you from across the room.
I can't actually see him. I'm like directly in front of him, so his face is blocked by the computer, but I can kind of like throw stuff at him if I arc it over properly. properly. Wow, don't put me off.
One day we're gonna be like preparing to start, and you'll be like, "Hey, where's our scene?" And you're gonna knock at your door. I'm gonna walk onto the camera on stream. Like, yo, what's up, guys? I'm here.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, your boy.
That's gonna be a little bit difficult considering you're at the opposite end of the country.
That's easy peasy,
What, you're
Bobini.
gonna fucking, like, teleport?
Bobini doesn't rhyme with easy peasy.
Yes, it does.
I'm going to walk there and then time travel to the day I was supposed to be there.
That's...
Scary.
Why?
I don't know if I like that. Done a lot of reading today. I feel that, man.
What? I can't do that. I don't have money.
I'll buy you a ticket.
No.
What money?
With what money? Yeah.
Obviously, I don't have money right now, but it will later.
Brain hurts. I feel that. My brain hurts too.
I finished school, so I don't have to use my brain anymore.
Oh, you finished?
Well, no, I'm not done, but I'm done for the summer.
Oh, okay. When do you get to be done? Because, like, I think I met you when you were in college, and you're still in college.
No, you met me when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
And also, like, next year, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
Assuming I don't fail any more classes next year.
You never failed a class in your life.
That's a filthy fucking lie.
Uh,
I was trying to vouch for you.
I know.
but okay.
I've never like not failed. I've failed a class before.
We're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about failing
I failed a
classes.
class before.
Dude, the
Oh,
sheer
you
fact that I
can't
graduated
it's
is a
lying,
miracle.
which is wrong.
I haven't.
I failed American
We're gonna turn a
history.
bit. We always shit talk each other for a
I-
little while.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This
if I
is
told
us
the
starting.
story, but did I ever tell you guys about how my fucking teacher destroyed me mentally?
Oh my god.
So I was a notorious student for never doing my homework because I hate fucking busy work and homework. It's bullshit. And
I mean,
one day on like senior ditch day, all the fucking seniors are gone, and I wasn't a senior, so I wasn't gone. But because nobody was there, the teacher was like, let's not even like have a lesson today because over half of the fucking school's gonna miss it. So let's just. Do you guys want to watch a movie or do you want to work on your classwork? And I'm like, yeah, let's watch a movie. And he's like, really, Evan? You want to? You want to watch?
oh my god.
No, I don't want to anymore.
I can't believe you got fucking
Oh
destroyed.
my god, dude. That teacher had no.
I mean, to be fair, it's the teacher that also
Chill.
kicked his garbage can across the room and almost hit me with it.
I don't think.
Jesus
I do.
Christ.
No, it was a wild class. I won't like
No.
say anything about it, but it was like the
One
greatest teacher.
quick story before we start. In my high school, we had several, like, renowned teachers for their insanity or some other bullshit. Like, we had a sub that was known for never caring about anything. Like, we had kids jump out the window in her class and she didn't care.
Oh my god.
They were fine. It was the first story, but they, jumped
Oh.
out the window and ran away. One of our teachers, one of our teachers, one of the English teachers, got really mad at one of his students, and out of nowhere, a bunch of kids just watched him walk out the door with the student's desk with the student still sitting in it.
Oh my goodness.
Because he picked up the desk and he put the student outside and then locked him out of the classroom.
Jesus Christ.
It's always the English teachers too. Like English teachers have no chill.
It was an English teacher that kicked
Yeah.
the garbage can at me.
Yo, this
No,
English
English
teacher had
teachers
all the
fucking
chill.
rock.
Like, he had the
Chris knows what
slide
teacher I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
A faded teacher.
But I have so many stories, but it would take all fucking. It would take all.
Let's talk about how bad the school system is.
I think my
Probably
English
isn't
lit
better.
teacher was like, he was very effeminate, and he was also like super nice to me, but super funny, and I loved him, and I miss him. He
One
was
of my
in, like,
classes
sixth
made
grade.
a teacher retire.
I've been there.
Attire?
They
Retire.
made him quit. He was so fed up with
Oh.
the class, he quit.
Oh, I thought you said attire. Like they made him attire. I wasn't really.
Wow, you're my
Oh,
favorite
shit,
teacher
dude,
here.
for
Have
real.
some Michelin.
Wait, hold
Have some
on.
Michelin
I wanted
tires.
to actually turn on my videos on my laptop, so let me just.
We just forced the teacher. Turn into a
Like a little ball.
He kept us doing stupid stuff I did.
Oh my god, there he is, our Seeing
Oh
now.
my goodness, he's dead.
Wait,
We
wait.
killed our DM.
Jesus.
Anyway.
GG. Easy.
I was trying to full
Sorry.
screen, but oh well. Why am I getting so many notifications and shit when I start? You know.
My
Welcome.
English teacher said I was allowed to sleep in class as long as I could answer questions correctly when he woke me up, and I did, so he let me
Oops.
sleep in class.
Oh my god, okay.
I was asleep and he asked a question and no one answered, so he chose on me and he woke me up and I answered and then fell back asleep. He didn't repeat the question either, I just answered correctly and fell asleep.
Aww.
The worst.
It was great, because he was really confused how I heard the question.
He just let you sleep.
Some of my teachers were in a prank war, but that's a fucking that's a 15-minute story. So
My
The teachers had an underground D&D group.
Oh my god.
I know that. That's how I first played
Who
Shadowrun,
hasn't had an underground D&D group? Come on.
right? My physics teacher, and I still have him on my friends list for digging and stuff, ran like both the strategy club and the anime club, and taught physics and taught criminal forensics. This guy just did it all, and he was like super cool. But speaking of like pranks and dragging like students outside of the room, shit, my law enforcement teacher, if someone fell asleep in class, he would turn the lights off and make everyone else like pick up their belongings and leave the classroom to make it look like it was the end of the day, and everyone like left and went home. And when the students woke up, dude, they were like freaking out so bad because the lights were off, nothing was on, everyone was gone.
That's fucked up.
Jesus. All right.
You have underground D&D group.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of D&D,
Yeah,
D&D.
So,
All right. Shift and focus.
last we left off, you guys had just finished your big battle. You escaped with your loot in tow and divvied it all up and leveled up,
Oh yeah. Did I add
Alright,
the
our
loot
loot.
to my?
including Azurite, Ayagate, Malachite, Mossagate, Rhodochrosite, Tiger Eye, Turquoise, potions of cure moderate wounds, a bunch of gold, some herbs, the Necromancer's Notebook, which you deciphered, and the Staff of Necromancy, which Cirque is currently holding on to.
Here, sir.
No, you don't even know how to use it.
I don't care. I want it. Shiny.
No, you may not.
I don't know.
will get legitimately upset if you touch it.
I don't know if I actually added all this shit into my
Yeah, I don't think I
character.
wrote it down.
Well, I
Well,
have
I mean,
an
it's
item
written down.
list right there that
Yeah.
everyone has.
Yeah.
Valid.
Because y'all forgot.
Did you? Yeah, we forgot, Hushie. We forgot.
You want to talk?
Miss, I don't know how to find my
wrong
feats
thing.
like 3 months into a campaign.
You literally just said the wrong word.
You just came to the wrong neighborhood. Beat your ass.
Bro, we'll fuck you up.
My god. Alright, so 1 potion to cure moderate wound.
Can't believe we're just bullying Hushie for not leveling up her character.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
mean,
It
this happens all the time, so
Had
to be
To be perfectly
expected.
valid, I wasn't
To be
gonna
fair,
bully.
how long did it take Hayes to put his fucking character sheet on this game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at least I was like ready all the time. It just took me a little longer to make rolls. Like at least, like my
And Carrie
character
did
sheet was
nothing
done, just not on the website you wanted me at. I also kept a dumb rat purple haze in my character sheet.
I know
You
did.
are you okay,
I'm
Hushie?
fucking mocking him, but it's not working out well.
Everyone's just like, this is cool.
I can hear it. I'm just kind of ignoring it. Just ignoring it.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's like, yeah, I'm still dumb rat purple haze. I'm still dumb rat purple haze.
Alright,
In any case, the last thing you guys did after identifying the staff was translate the last part of the notebook. Between a few of you working together, you found out that the things you had stolen were the pieces of the recipe he was working
Hi,
on.
Joe.
One ritual of many that used all of these gemstones and potions and materials, along with the recently beating heart of a dragon, to create the core of a true phylactery. Which most of you basically realized what that meant off the bat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't though. I looked it up.
Phylacteries are
I
used
had
for
that time.
liches.
I figured that out.
Lich.
Hey, who's
Yes,
Arthas? Which one's Arthas?
Shut up. No one else understands that joke besides like RC and I.
So
I hate you.
you all understand at least you all understand at the very least the word phylactery, which is generally what a lich uses to store his soul and become immortal.
Yes.
I I looked it all up. I didn't want to seem stupid during, so I did research between.
Yeah, you gotta put your soul
Hayes
in
is
a
like,
box.
Hayes is reading this is like, what the fuck's a phylactery? And
Let Hayes say fuck.
fuck,
Honestly,
fuck.
he's honestly baby.
He is baby.
Oh my god.
Say fuck.
So
Crash baby.
now you're all sitting in your in room with your newly collected goods, having divvied some of it up. It is now morning after having rested, and you are all feeling stronger than you did the day before, except Domino, who has to make me another constant fortitude save because he's still fucking sick.
You're gonna be okay.
It
Oh.
does not get worse. Did you succeed last time too? I don't remember.
I did.
I think so. Whew, getting lucky.
You got a zombie rot?
That is a zombie rot roll.
He's got
How
the
you
rot.
doing?
He's got
He's
the
got-
zombie rot.
How many
got-
times do I have to
He's got the
succeed
rot.
before I get rid of this damn thing?
No, actually, you feel a lot better. You can go ahead and remove your negative con.
Yay! No more
Holy
zombie
shit, you just
rot.
expelled zombie rot.
Oh my gosh, no more zombie time.
My white blood cells said, "Fuck this guy. Get the zombie rot out of you."
Man,
You have
got an
survived
immune-
coronavirus,
Woo!
Oh.
but no one's social distanced, so sadly everyone else make me forward enough.
I'd like to go to the market and buy a face mask.
No.
We're not going to the market. That's how this all
Market
started.
first.
Okay.
We'll let the market.
Um,
We'll Uber eat, or we'll like Uber like something. We'll Uber you a
Well,
mask.
Amazon some face masks.
Jesus.
You mean Instacart?
Is that what it's called? I don't fucking know.
It's Instacart.
Uber has some sort of grocery buying service. I know that.
Instacart.
I've never used it before. I don't know what it's called.
Not sponsored by Instacart.
Sorry.
Fuck Instacart.
Order it from
Can't pay
Amazon
us.
instead.
I will never.
I
Um,
wish
I
we
need
were
you to
sponsored.
censor every moment I said Instacart.
We just need stop
Quit saying it.
Yeah,
Jesus
stop saying
Christ. Okay.
Instacart. What the hell?
So I don't know if anybody else remembers, but this is like the only thing I remember is that after we like stopped playing last time, we thought of a plan of what we're going to do immediately.
We were gonna go tell the mayor or the Lord.
Ah,
Sorry,
that's
I
right.
keep,
Yeah, we
keep
were
calling
gonna
him the
let
mayor. We're gonna go tell Doug Dimmadome, owner of the
Owner of the
Dimsdale
Dimsdale
Dimmadome.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the dude needs to know, but we had to go directly home because I felt sick.
I don't know why that made me think of like Zug
had, like, 5
Zimadome,
HP.
owner of the Zimsale zombies. Sorry.
Zombie
Dimsdale
dome.
Zombies. Is that like
Zombie-dome.
is that their football team?
Yeah.
Dog Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? That's right.
Oh my god.
That's right.
No, Dimmadome. Sorry.
Dog
I
Dimmadome.
let's go.
Dimmadome.
Let's
We
go.
all right. We're all on.
Let's go talk
something
to
right
this
now.
fucking Lord, please.
Yeah,
Let's just.
I'm on intense sleep deprivation. Alright, anyway.
Crack.
You can't say that.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm on the adrenaline because there's like a I just picked
I
up
take
my phone,
adrenaline, guys.
and, there's like a tornado warning or whichever one you said
What the
popped up to me.
fuck? Bro, I'm hyped up because there might be a tornado tonight, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go fight it. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever like lived in the Midwest, but when there's a tornado, everybody's outside.
Yeah, dude. I okay. So like, I have a story. I lived in northern Texas, which is still like on like the ass end of Tornado Valley, and we were just like chilling out in the living room. We had the doors open and just chilling. So there was a nice breeze, and we hear this noise like out in the distance, and we're like, "What is that noise?" And we're like, "I don't know." I just kind of brushed it off, but it continued going. And then like I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, that's a tornado siren." And we're all just like, "Oh, okay." And then we left the door open, and just we don't care. We didn't care. It's
Yeah,
our
I
time to
mean,
go. It's our time to
it's
go, I
really
guess.
dumb. Yeah, honestly. Anyway,
Oh wait, what's that
What-
noise? We hear it every week. What is it anyway? Oh, it's a tornado siren.
the
Oh,
scariest that's ever happened around me is when the skies were green and the trees were sideways.
I hate that.
That was the scariest shit. I was like right fucking next to a tornado.
Yeah,
that
green.
that's a
Um,
hell of a statement. The sky was green and the trees were sideways.
I've
It
never
really
heard of
really
this.
that's really what it looked like outside. I was like
green
freaking
skies
8,
are a sign
so
of tornadoes and stuff.
yeah.
Green?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
green.
looks like
The skies turned green.
because yeah, weird.
Why?
I
What
don't,
was
talking to the dude, D&D.
I don't know, man. I've never lived in the lower 48 besides like Washington. I've lived most of my life in Alaska.
Is
I don't know what a tornado
the
is.
lower
I've never heard of green
48?
fucking skies or sideways trees.
Yeah,
You've
well, it
also never
happens.
seen a tree in general. Fucking
You,
Alaska.
you know,
That's
Have you
true.
rain?
you want to know what I
Ah.
really want to happen?
It's like, boy, gee, last year that hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Lots
gosh,
of people
Hurricane
nerding about that
Katrina.
hurricane.
What?
This is
Shameless.
actually just a podcast with the title D&D behind it.
Sorry,
Sorry.
we're
Yeah, I got.
gonna get moving here, but yeah, Carrie was in the middle of a hurricane, and shameless shill, she sent me videos that I edited and uploaded.
That was
Oh
not
my
a
god.
hurricane. It was the storm before the hurricane. I'm not
Tropical
stupid.
storm.
Well, yeah,
God, Carrie, fucking
I've
outside in a
I've
hurricane.
I've been in
we need
hurricanes
to.
before. I used
I'm
to
gonna go
I,
outside in a hurricane.
I used to live in
No.
Florida,
Why?
dude. In Florida, we got hit with
They
hurricanes
didn't
like
cancel
Fuck
school.
Florida.
There was
5 times a
video.
year.
There was a video of a school bus driving through like 3-4 feet of water, and they edited it with the magic school bus theme.
Oh my god. Right on the magic school bus.
Anyway,
That's
so
not
you
important.
will decide in come morning to make your way over to the Lord's estate. As you guys approach, as per usual, the guards kind of nod at you, although they give Sergei a bit of a weird look now that she's carrying a staff of necromancy. Not that they really know what it is, but you're holding this big
Scary
Big
thing.
ass dick.
metal
Why am I
stack
still the
with
Germa
ivory
rat?
skull on top, so they're a little bit like, hmm.
Hmm.
They look at her.
Hmm.
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 Uh,
Ah.
uh.
Anyway, and as you guys show up, you assume knock on the door or get a guard to let you in. And before long, you are all sitting in Lord Tharleon's little meeting room,
That's his
like you have been every time you visited him. And he settles down and he looks you over and goes, "All right, so what do you have?"
Well,
Boy, what don't
first
we
off,
have?
do we have any more info from the person we brought back to you, Cohen Ball?
Not quite yet. She's proving more resilient than I expected.
Uh,
A little question. So the red X on the map, is that this place? Yeah.
No, that's the map
No,
It's
maker.
not.
that's the
You're
map
supposed
maker's
maker.
house.
Gotcha. Sorry. My bad.
That is Greenhome.
Gotcha.
Well, we seem to have uncovered quite the plot of an invasion of this here city.
What's that? You say after 7 sessions you finally know the plot of the game? I mean, what?
Maybe.
What? A game? What are you talking?
Game?
Darlian, are
Oh,
you well?
I mean,
Sessions? Sessions? What are you talking?
What?
Darlian, are you ill?
This is a game?
you see like behind his eyes they like blue screen briefly. And then you oh, that was weird. Ah.
Oh, I beg your pardon. That was just strange.
In all seriousness, he's like, a plot? What do you mean?
Well, wait, who's carrying the journal with the map in it?
Sergey.
Okay, if
No,
you
it's
could.
He doesn't have everything
I don't
important
care.
apparently.
I mean, I was the one that was studying it. I
I mean,
thought.
Hayes
Oh,
is
then
the one
maybe
who's
you
reading
haven't.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hayes
Maybe I
hasn't.
haven't.
Hey, he's giving the book.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna show him the book and the map that we uncovered.
He at least recognizes the map, but then he looks at you and goes, I can't read this language.
Right, yeah. I in my head I imagine that like Hayes has like scribbled like fucking scratch notes that no one else can even read in common. But yeah, no, I'm gonna pretty much like summarize and tell him. I would do it in character, but I'd have to bring up the thing.
All right, we'll go
I
ahead.
want you to
Tell me,
read the entire thing in Hayes' voice.
please.
I can't even do Hayes'
Okay,
voice.
well, QB can. Go ahead.
Yeah,
No,
Cutie can.
no.
I will gladly read it in
Fine,
Hayes' voice for
fine.
5 gifted subs in the chat.
Wow. 5 gifted, dude. You should make a
Fine.
thing. You should make a thing that for your like channel points that just like
For
you
10,000 channel points, we'll read a page in Hayes' voice.
Oh,
for
God.
10,000 channel points. You
I
have to talk the next 15 minutes in
I
Hayes.
want to get a voice changer that'll help me do the voices
I
because
have
sometimes
a
it
voice
hurts my
changer.
voice sometimes.
I
have a
would
voice
die if
changer.
you all just got voice changers for your characters' voices.
I
That would
have
be
one.
cool.
I can do that.
I don't know how we would do it though.
I can fucking
Sir,
do it.
Circus
I
would
don't
sound
even
like
wanna
Turbo
think about
Baby.
this.
I don't know what.
Sergey sounds like a 12-year-old.
Hey guys,
I
just got on
I
Minecraft.
literally,
I don't know what I'm doing.
I literally can
It's
fucking do
fucking
it
chipmunk.
right now.
Do it.
What the hell?
But it's just
Oh
the
no!
worst part about it is that it's just tedious to set up with audio shenanigans for my
Yeah,
computer.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he looked it over, um, and then as you're explaining, do you read him the whole thing, or do you just read him like the last page?
Important parts.
Yeah, no, I kind of summarize, everything, and then I read him the last page.
All right, so he's listening, and you can see he's like frowning more as his expression becomes a little bit more concerned, and he
As
goes,
Hazri is reading, he's like more excited because he's being helpful.
That's cute.
Just wants to.
So the other guy's just frowning more, and Hayes is just like, and a phylactery. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Arsu?
"Sorry, someone just fucking hit me with a weird ass DM from
Again?
the meeting I'm on." Anyway, he sent me a post that someone put on the game, and it was just funny.
Oh.
So he listens to you and he examines the map, and again, he becomes more and more concerned as he's doing so, and he goes, "Well, this doesn't sound any kind of good. But, Dragon's Heart, what? I don't know why they'd be here then."
Well,
Did anybody tell him about the dragon?
I
I don't believe we
I
did.
really
Did anybody tell you
Told
about the dragon?
guards-
I told the guards to tell
told
you.
guards to
See, the guards aren't
Um,
doing their job.
Yeah. I'm
We
gonna
we
ask
came
it in
across
character.
a.
Did anyone tell you about the dragon?
A dragon? There's what?
Yeah,
A
there's a
dragon?
They told the guards to tell you, so like,
The
someone's not
guards
doing their
didn't
job.
believe me. I think they thought maybe I was like the dragon that I
Yeah,
saw.
they thought you were crazy.
You saw your own reflection, and freaked
and,
out.
and I got spooked or something.
We
but
noticed
no,
a
we did
dragon
not.
in the area. Not like no
It's bigger
perceived
than me.
threat, but like an actual dragon.
It's green.
So you're trying to tell me a dragon lives around my city?
We
Yes.
saw it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're trying to tell you, sir.
We saw carcasses in the woods, and they were all gross and poisony, like a green dragon.
We saw a shadow overhead.
Not to
And
mention
I
Cohen
tried to fly
Bald was
after
out.
it.
That's
Cohen
probably
Bald was out
dragon
in
with
the
neon eyes.
with neon eyes. I believe Cohen Bald
As
was
you
out in
all
the
sort
forest
of
that
talk
night
at the
too.
same time, and he's just
Yeah, we
like
are
holding
bad
his
at
head in
that.
his hands.
Yeah, I don't know how to
All
fucking
right.
explain anything. Either you're silent or you say everything.
See.
One of my favorite moments is still when we were
He
in the
points
opening
at
city.
the lines on the map, like the tunnel line, the things you guys know are tunnels, and he goes, "What are these?"
Tunnels.
Tunnels.
Yeah, sounds
He
about right.
points at the
The
tunnel. and
fuck
what
do
are
you
these
think it
tunnels?
is?
They're tunnels, and we plan on investigating them later.
All right.
Yeah.
And these are platoon movements, so looks like an invasion plan.
Well,
Yes.
I mean,
So
considering we came
Question.
from the south and there
that
are
city got
zombies
taken.
in the south,
Yeah.
I don't think these are armies.
Are there other cities in the directions where these
Top
platoons are
ones are.
moving in from?
Well, yes, they're on roads, so you can assume as much.
I wonder if those
Not big
cities have gotten
ones.
taken over.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think this is big.
Yeah, this is bigger than just 2 cities.
Yeah. Even if they're not big cities, the sheer numbers of just like everybody in the city is going to be a zombie coming.
Yeah.
It's not like armies that the cities have gone. It's the entire city you're going to have to be fighting against. Well, if you Right.
Question is relatively to like civilization, is this the biggest city?
In this immediate area, it is the biggest city.
Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I don't know what you're going to want to do about this.
Bye.
I'll have to consider it with my advisors.
Yeah.
Valid.
Your plan for defending is going to definitely be up to you.
Yeah.
He pauses, like in thought, for a minute before he hands you back the notebook, and he goes, "All right then. Clearly, we're gonna have to defend this city somehow. I'll start working with my advisors on a general plan. If you are all willing to do so, I want you to find this dragon.
Find the
Mm.
dragon. Yeah, okay,
Find the
cool.
dragon.
I mean, that's what I wanted
just
to do
want
in
to
the first place.
say,
If the necromancer's after the dragon, maybe it will be willing to help us instead of help him or die to him. You know what I mean?"
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say that if worse does come to worse, and we have like an army of zombies on 3 sides, you gotta take the people that we brought with us and like get them away from that camp. Like, I know you don't want to cause trouble and like get everyone riled up, but you can't just leave them out there to die.
I thought their camp was
They're inside the
walls.
walls.
Yeah,
Huh.
they're inside the walls.
Yeah, but
But
what if they get through the walls?
Well,
what?
Then
a
a
lot more
more
people.
are
Then
are going to be
everyone
in
else is
danger.
gonna die.
not
There's
just
gonna be
us.
there's gonna be a lot more people in danger as well.
My concern is these
Yeah,
little
but they're in
outlying
camp.
villages.
Fuck him.
And like the guy that was wow, the guy who gave us the information is out there.
So he's crazy.
No, he's not.
He's a
He
little
was
bit crazy.
obviously right.
Crazy.
He's a little bit crazy.
So we'll go investigate the dragon.
Maybe a little.
Are you gonna send people to investigate the tunnels?
I want to do that.
You have to find the dragon, Fignus.
Yeah, we should probably check
Yeah.
the tunnels.
I don't know if we have enough time to really do both.
Well, let's go look for the dragon first. Maybe it'll be quick.
Out of
Yeah.
character, we actually were thinking of some theories session, and we think we might know where Dragon is.
Perhaps.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys are theory crafting.
I don't know if it's right though, and we don't have a reason to go bang on his door.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do. There's an X.
Yeah, they're coming to
Oh.
fucking get him. Did you forget?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Um,
Maybe we should go talk then.
yeah, maybe.
Let's
But
go
I think
talk
we
to him.
should.
He's a
if
good
we're
dude.
investigating the dragon, I just feel like we won't have enough time to do the tunnels. So I was
That's,
just
that's
seeing if
fair.
he's gonna have other people.
Unless we
Oh.
split up.
No.
Because
No.
even if you don't investigate, it'd probably be good to make sure nothing can get out of those.
Collapse them. You can collapse them at the source here.
But they also might be an only escape. That's like a like
I
if
would say
everyone
leave
needs
them open, but close these off. See if we can find something.
yeah, if we
I
manage
wouldn't
to like
them open.
close some of the paths off, then that way
Well,
I don't know, we'll worry about it later. Dragon first.
here's the thing about that, just real quick, is that
Mhm.
if we use them as as an escape, we can't because they're gonna be pushing shit through there to get
Right, that's
inside
what
the
I was
village.
thinking.
So that doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense for us to be able to use that as an escape if there's things coming out of it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I don't know. I guess we don't know how big these tunnels are, but if I'm a mad like if they're small enough, we can definitely like
I don't think zombies care.
I
They're
don't
just
think
gonna
I
they
go
do
through the
think that we should definitely get on the dragon thing first.
yeah,
Yeah, the
we'll do
dragon
the
is
dragon
important.
first.
Lord, are you gonna have anyone scout out those tunnels?
Based on what you read me, there's a bunch of undead in them, so probably not.
So, so
Valid.
what are you planning on doing? Then just open?
Probably collapsing them.
All right. Valid.
Um.
Just as long as you do something about them.
Yeah.
Would you mind if we take a look before you collapse?
Well, if we have time. Actually, probably
We'll
won't
have
have time.
time.
All right.
If you think it's the best.
No, just collapse them. We don't have a
Well,
we don't have a
Yeah, I
reason to
think
go digging around in there.
my mentality was because like if they have to do like a citywide like evacuation, going out of the walls is going to be out of the question. But in the tunnels, if they're small enough, you can have like a legion of guards in front pushing their way through. But I don't know how many
Um,
guards is in the city.
not only that, but that's you're fighting close quarters with zombies.
Yeah,
And
Plus,
if they get
like,
in, if the zombies get
That's
in,
valid.
they can just come up from behind.
that's valid. Yeah, then collapse 'em. Definitely. I'm gonna close my window.
but yeah, we should probably get going.
I.
Yeah. All right, dragon time. Dragon tails, dragon tails.
Oh my god.
Done.
What are you
So,
doing?
where you guys headed?
We're going to the giant red X on this map, which we are assuming is the map maker's house.
Yep. Well, yeah. We're gonna go over there.
Go outside.
All right.
Maybe take your computer
You
with you.
head out.
I don't have a
Put it for the
laptop.
sirens. All right. Well, if that happens, we'll end the session at that point.
Oh, that's what you meant by we might not have enough time.
What?
I didn't realize.
He just posted. Don't want to yell it or anything, but if the sirens go off, you can get for a bit.
Yeah, I just wanted to like post that as like a side note. I didn't want to say it and
It's
derail
not a
it.
side note. That's a fucking. There might be a tornado, so if I have to leave, the session ends.
Well, I didn't want to derail anything.
Your safety is on the line.
Bro, just
It's
like
just a tornado.
What the fuck do you mean?
I've lived through like 7 of these bitches.
Okay, we'll get. Here's an eighth then.
just go to your storm shelter. No,
Yeah,
be okay.
definitely. The one that I totally have.
Oh my god.
Or
But
just
no, I mean, it's. I just I wanted to mention it. Just like obviously, if the sirens go off, I'm gonna have to dip. but
Fair enough.
but for now I'm good. Let's move on.
So, as you guys head out, the Lord is, a little bit freaked out. He's doing stuff.
Good luck,
Uh,
Mr. Lord. I'm sorry.
He's like sending out guards to fetch his advisors and such. As you all head farther up the street, closer to the wall, and to the land, the land area of Greenhome. Again, as you approach, there's these iron wrought doors or gates with bushes on either side. And as you approach and you touch them, you can feel the thrum of magic as you push it open and step inside. Sort of like an alarm spell, like a "Hey, someone's here" spell.
Yeah.
We will. It's the
Front of
Nintendo
you,
police.
there's a large two-story building with half-timbered walls, overgrown with flowering vines and thorns and different plant life, almost looking like it's overgrown, but part of the building itself.
How did I not know a fucking dragon lived here?
I thought your dragon senses would be tingling.
Yeah, they're not.
You don't know if there's a dragon. Sure,
we just-
it's a theory.
I mean, but that's
Your
what we
dragon
think.
sense.
That's
Yeah,
a theory.
That's what I believe.
That's just a theory.
Game theory. I'm gonna
No, a
knock on the
dragon
door
theory.
now.
It's
A
fucking right.
dragon theory. God damn it.
Dungeons and Dragon theory.
Dragon tail, dragon tail.
Who's gonna like say hello?
Well,
Well, before we do that, could I nature roll in the house to see if I can find anything fucking weird that might tip us off?
Sure, go ahead and roll me knowledge of nature.
Well, fuck.
you did it.
No, not really.
As you're looking this over, I typed in the wrong thing. I
We can
typed
all-
in 5th edition. We're not playing 5th edition.
We can all try to add to your roll so you can at least get a 15.
You want to?
I can.
I don't
Alright,
have
go
knowledge
ahead, I'll
nature.
try.
Shit.
Can I roll like knowledge history or something? If how long this dude's been here?
No. But,
well,
I don't think it'd help.
I don't think just me rolling will help all too much, but I'll do it.
Go
the
ahead.
rest of you can roll perception, though.
I'll roll knowledge nature. 'cause
I'm
I
good at
have that.
perception.
Oh my goodness.
Sergey, no.
Epic.
Sergey's like behind Fignus, like, what's going on? What's going on?
Guys, I can't see.
He's too short.
Oh
So
no.
you all are now. Did you walk onto the land or like behind the fence still?
No, I walked in.
Okay, so you're standing like in the pathway of his lawn as you're looking over his house in somewhat confusion. And none of you really notice anything except Domino,
Hi.
with his particularly sharp gaze and maybe a little bit of luck. He notices that some of the vines aren't in this like same place they were last time. Like everything about the house just looks slightly off. You have a feeling the vines can maybe move.
Oh,
Huh.
Guys,
that's
there's
weird.
more to this house than meets the eye. Something's off about this.
Monster house.
Shut up. I hate that.
It's a
I-
uvula.
Oh,
It's
so it's a girl
gross.
house.
I really
I love
hate
that
it.
line. That's
Good
one of
old.
the best fucking
I didn't.
movies of all time.
I didn't realize good old Nevercracker lived here.
Oh my God.
Wasn't his wife's name like Gertrude or something?
Yeah. It's time for the in-your-face disgrace.
I'm going to die.
Like, you guys look to the left and you suddenly notice a tricycle getting swallowed by the lawn.
What the hell? We gotta go find that guy that eats the chips in my face. Maybe he'll tell us about that.
I am going to leave.
I hate that gif.
Anyway,
So much.
so yeah, that's what you notice. Wait, what are you fucking doing? I hate all of you.
Can I like do that circle of death?
Oh no.
No, you would kill us
can I
and the
circle
dragon.
death them, please?
No. I
I'm-
hate thinking.
no one else keeps talking. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Let's just see. You would kill at least
Oh,
2 people.
no,
that way.
Oh my god, I just realized you sent the fucking. I hate that. This movie's so ugly looking.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I want to watch it again. Oh, actually, I have the PS2 game. It's new video time.
Oh
Oh
my god.
no.
Anyway,
I just
moving
want
on.
to see if this guy's a
Hankery,
dragon.
I hate that it's sped up.
I know. Okay.
Ah,
No, all right, so Sergey's gonna go up and talk.
if no one else is gonna, I'll go.
I'm not good at talking.
I was gonna say if we assume that it's a dragon, Cygnus can, but
Well, I can talk to it, but I don't want to be like walks up to the door, speaks dragon, and then die instantly.
you walk up to the door and you're like, "Hey, kin," and then they shoot you.
Kin.
Wait, can I actually do
speak
that?
Draconic.
Oh, you speak Draconic?
Yeah.
So do I.
Everyone fucking speak. Why
I
did everyone
don't.
take Draconic? You could
I
have
can't-
taken something else.
7 languages.
Draconic
I-
is
but
like
you could have
the
taken
magic
one.
language.
I
No, I
don't.
know that.
I don't
but
speak
you have
Draconic.
a dragon on your team.
Yeah, but typically spellcasters know Draconic because it's used in a lot of spellcasting stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it
like
makes
Fuchs
sense. I did
Roda.
not know it.
Yeah.
I know no.
I mean, it
no
makes
one
sense.
else knows
Powerful
no.
magic.
It would have made sense if I didn't know it, but I took it because I had 7 languages and
I-
needed to pick some. And
I
picked
don't
the
know
most
it.
useful Ones.
I'm the only person here that does not know Draconic.
Well, do you need to?
I know.
You
I
demon
mean,
speak.
I know
Could you
Abyssal.
imagine
Yeah.
if you found something that was in Draconic and nobody else did? Could you imagine how shitty?
So,
Hey guys, I
anyway,
can't read this.
So Sergey walked up to knock on the door.
Yeah.
Are you all following her, or are you all just standing
Yeah.
in the middle of the fucking path?
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm going with.
I'm like away a little bit because I just want to kind of watch the perimeter.
Yeah, I'm. Hayes has a rat twitch, and he's looking around. Twitch. No, I'm
I don't
kidding.
trust your little
my
hands,
God.
man.
Okay.
So
So you walk up and you knock, and like usual, you wait a few moments before you hear a voice from behind the door. It's like, hello?
it's a different voice.
Hello. Um, we could. Yeah, we're back. Hello. We found some information that might be useful for you to know, and we were wondering if we could come inside and discuss it over with you, please.
I really don't like people coming in. Can we just talk here?
I
It's
get-
kind of sensitive information, and we don't want to talk about it like out in the open.
Yeah, if you can make sure that there are no prying ears or eyes.
We can exchange notes through the door slot.
Um, yeah,
Domino's gonna step forward and be like, "Sir, I understand your need for privacy, but please believe us when we say that this is of utmost importance."
We could tell him we're on like official business, literally sent by the guy.
We're supposed to keep it on the DL though.
yeah, and I don't think he would just believe us.
No, he wouldn't. You would have to roll for that, I think.
Oh god.
Are you good?
Yeah, I swallowed wrong.
You swallowed rocks?
No, I swallowed
Wrong.
the Pepsi wrong.
Oh no.
The Pepsi was so good he shared it with his lungs.
Oh no, guys! What if it was pronounced Peepsy?
I
Peepsy.
don't
Evan, we're
believe-
not derailing this.
Peeps eye,
Stop.
Epis.
Fuck this.
So, As you say that, you hear like a little bit of movement. He goes, "Well, I don't know who you are, and literally anyone could say that. You
That's
don't. You
fair.
have proof."
We should maybe send him a note through the doors, like a proof.
Okay. I don't know. How would you wish us to prove ourselves?
I don't know. Write whatever you want to say on a note and put it in the slot. I'll read it.
I should just
Yep.
give him the journal.
Why would we give him the
Like-
whole journal? We need that.
I trust him. He'll give it back.
But we can't read the words.
Maybe he can.
I can write down some quick translations.
Yeah, go ahead and like write. You don't
Here.
have paper.
Yeah, wait, fuck, no, I don't think I actually have anything to write with.
Hey, can you
But-
pass us some paper and pen real quick?
If the, yeah,
Um,
if there's a journal, like, I think I can write on it. I just need something to write with. Do I have anything? Let me go. Where's my
Let
character?
me
let's just ask. Just tell him that we don't have it. He's the one proposing the idea. He's
Yeah.
a map maker.
Can you give us some paper to write it down?
Paper and a pen, please.
Paper,
Please.
pen,
Sure. One moment, and
paper,
you
and
guys.
no.
It goes silent for a minute before that slot next to the door that you remember pops open, and inside of it
Magic.
is a piece of paper and pen.
All right,
Or
so I'm writing.
it's like a pencil. It's like a piece of charcoal.
Nice.
So,
Medieval pen.
so what exactly are we writing on the paper?
Translate the last page.
Okay.
Yeah, translate the
I'll-
last page and
I'll
then
write-
write that like we found it and
Alongside with his
um,
house marked for something on the
yeah,
map.
we have reason to believe he could be in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna, yeah, Hayes is gonna like carefully write a translation of the last page and then add that last part where it's like your life might be in danger.
Mhm.
I would maybe word it a little bit more tactfully than you're in danger.
Okay.
We saw like your home was marked.
We-
We'd
Your
like
home-
to discuss
we-
it with you.
Yeah, we
Your
have
home is
reason to
marked.
believe that you might be a target.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. Your home was marked. We have reason to believe you might be a target. That's
Mhm.
good. I like that.
We're just in a circle discussing what to write, and
Yeah. It might be good to mention that we want to help. Like we
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
like
yeah,
protection.
we would like to help.
and we want to help. Heart.
Oh my gosh.
Your
Little
map is
smiley
very
face.
useful. Thank
We haven't gotten
you.
into any messes yet, Kronos, but
Yeah.
we're
P.S. Thank you for the map. It was really helpful.
That's nice.
Alright,
That's a good
alright,
note. Okay, put
All
it
right,
in.
so let's wait. So hold on. So translate last page,
Uh-huh.
and then we're adding your
Yeah.
house was marked. You might be a target, and we would
Keyword.
like
Exactly.
to help you.
Heart.
Yes, the
Don't forget
map
the heart.
was helpful. Thank you. Heart. All right.
There we go.
There you go. That's our note. The heart didn't show up. Cool.
No, but the heart's there in spirit.
Yeah, the heart's there.
We drew a little heart.
Fantasy Star Online 2 comes out to PC. That's pretty pog.
What if it was like is a heart?
So wait, you're
What?
you're just sending him what the translated last page says,
Yes.
not translate last. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not the words translate Latin.
Dude, that's fucked up. Like fucking read it yourself.
And I send him the book.
No, we send him the ingredients for a phylactery and the notes.
Wait.
that
Yeah, we sent him we're just sending the people.
Uh-oh. We really
We're
need to
just
hope this guy is
randomly
with them
sending people the recipe for this shit.
for a phylactery. Not that they can do it.
I
Hey,
probably
here's the recipe for dangerous drug. Hey,
we probably
just
should
Here you go.
we probably should just like paraphrase the recipe and say that a dragon heart is needed. But
Oh
I'm
well.
sure it's fine. We've already
Probably
committed
okay.
to our mistake.
Yeah. Oh well.
So you guys like you put it back in, and the slot closes, And again, you hear silence for a bit. Before you hear his voice once more. And this time, it's a little more on edge.
Ooh.
I saw
And he
that, Kronos. I'm
goes,
pretty excited for that, man.
"Well, I don't know why you'd be here then. I don't know why they have me marked. Maybe they just wanted my maps for something for the invasion. I don't know. Even if you were here to help, why would I trust you if you know all of this information?"
Because we're the ones that
Can
killed
I?
the necromancers that was holding it. We come from
Can I?
a village that was already attacked, and we're doing our best to make sure that the same fate does not befall this place.
Go ahead and roll me a
Um,
diplomacy check.
Okay.
Ooh.
can I roll a sense motive on the like I don't know why they'd want to get me?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Jesus
Go
Christ, my
ahead
my
and
roll's
roll it.
stuck.
Oh.
So, Sergey, you can tell by the way he's talking that he's more on edge, thinking that you are all the ones out to get him and trying to trick him. As
Oh,
in, he definitely knows that there is a reason to be hunting him.
Mm-mm.
And Domino, as you say that, you hear from inside, "Enough! Leave this place or risk the consequence."
Hmm. Fuck, is there anything that I can roll to try and convince him? I don't want to roll intimidate. That's just mean. Can I use my heritage at all?
Well, you don't know if he can see you or anything. You're just talking to him through a door.
I'd assume that he can though. More than likely.
But it's less can I roll something and more you have to attempt something and I will tell you what you roll.
Oh fuck. Okay. I don't want to mess this up because my diplomacy is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, I have no points.
I mean, why don't we do like you can just say like, is there anything we can do to make you like? We really need to talk this over with you, and we're really concerned. Like, is there any way that we could have audience with you at all?
You're saying that's okay?
There's something we can do
No,
to prove
Or,
ourselves to
okay,
I'm
I'm
him.
suggesting
thinking
it to
about
them.
it. Um, just thinking of a way to try to come off urgent but not desperate.
Oh,
Also, Evan said he'll have to be right back.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So I'll let you guys talk
Um,
it over while we wait for Hayes, potentially.
okay.
Okay.
hmm,
So I'm thinking of using where I come from and what my motives are to try and get it across that this is absolutely urgent for me and there was no fucking way that I would ever allow a dragon to be harmed and I really need to speak with him about this. If he is marked, it's important.
yeah, maybe you should say that in Draconic.
Can I do that?
And I mean, I'd assume so, Arsene.
Arsene, am I allowed to do that?
Um, I'd
You can
also,
talk to people in Draconic, why couldn't you?
Well, I'm just asking. I don't know if he would
I don't,
understand.
Well, I mean,
well, if he doesn't, then
Then he
he'll
doesn't
have,
and he doesn't hear me and that's okay.
yeah,
But
if he doesn't understand, then he probably isn't like much of our worry, honestly. But I
yeah.
think I have strong suspicions. I also, I'd like, I don't know, I'd like to bring up with Sergey, like, I don't know how to convince him, but like, hmm.
I don't know if there's any way we can prove ourselves to thing.
Well, no, we can't, but which is why I'm trying to roll for that and see if I can do that. If he can tell that I am dragon adjacent and I don't want this to happen, I need to speak with you.
we also could just point out that it'd be a really dumb plan to hand over like this to someone and get the word out. There's no reason for us to do that really,
We
unless
can
we want to help
also,
him.
if it helps him feel at ease, we can all like back up so only one person's at the like. If he's
Let
interrupting
let Fignus talk.
Please.
yeah, we'll all back up from the door.
If that doesn't work and he doesn't know Draconic, then we don't need to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just kind of gave him the recipe, which is
That's fine.
I don't know.
He doesn't know how to do it. He doesn't come out of his house. If
Oh
that's
yeah,
truly
he
what's
can just
going
order it
on.
on Amazon though. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my god.
Yeah, he
He
could just
could
Uber it.
Yeah, he can just,
No.
wait, no, what is it?
Instacart it.
Instacart?
Instacart me a phylactery, please.
So what are you saying to him?
I'm stressing the importance, basically, that because of who I am and where I come from, I wouldn't want any harm to befall a dragon or any creature likewise to us. So it would be really, really cool if I could speak with him just to see if there's anything that he needs help with, or maybe if there's anything that he can do to stop this.
So normally I
But
would tell you to, actually say it as your character, not just
right,
describe what you're doing. But
okay.
this time I shall let it slide. I shall let you roll a diplomacy with an extra +3.
Oh, pugs. Okay. 14. I'm also saying it in Draconic if that helps, or if that's what the +3 is.
So you hear silence for a moment. Uh, before you hear him speak again, and he goes, "Fine, only you may enter."
Oh shit.
I knew that was gonna
I
happen.
knew that was gonna fucking. Well, we're all here. All right, I
Oh.
guess we just wait, gang. I'm gonna take a
All
seat.
right.
I'm gonna just sit in the grass.
I'm gonna
Can I give me that
vacate.
journal?
I'm gonna vacate the premises because that's what he asked.
Yeah, he did ask you guys to leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I mean,
Could you
definitely.
could you give me that journal?
Oh sure.
Thank you. I
It's
might need
yours.
that. Oh.
So
Here it is.
you give them the journal, and he waits for all of you to leave the property, like on the other side of the gate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before Fignus, you can hear the heavy metal clunk of a lock opening. You can assume the door is now open.
Okay. May I come in?
You may.
Thank you. I'm gonna open that door and walk in.
So when you open the door and walk in, the first thing you notice is that it is very dark in here.
Well, I
There
can
don't really appear to be many
Mm.
lights. And if there are any, they're not even lit at the moment, so ripperoni.
Alright, I'll figure it out. I can't see, but it's okay.
And then the second thing you notice is it's very warm. As you walk through the room, the door closes behind you. You don't see anyone in there, but you do feel leaves and some grass under your feet. It's very strange at first,
Hmm.
until finally, as you're kind of standing there in the darkness, the only thing you can see are two very clearly draconic eyes.
Oh.
I knew it. I called it. Ah.
Hey, buddy.
As these eyes look you over and they take in that you are in fact a Wyvarian, you hear Ayenum, because that is his name, if you all forgot.
Who? Let's get.
I
Yeah,
love
Yum.
I know.
him.
You hear Ayenum speak once more, and he goes, "So what is it you have to tell me?"
Shit, I didn't think I'd get this far.
Oh, it's all on you, Hush.
You tell him. Like you ask him, how do we help? What? Why are you being hunted? Like,
Well, we
There's
know why
a
he's
lot of
being
things.
hunted.
We know why.
Why are you being hunted, dragon?
We
Yeah,
just
he
gave
has
him a grocery list that had his
Yeah.
name on it.
yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously, but like,
Oh man. Okay. Phew, how do I word this to Dragon? I am one, but it's
Talk
been
to
a while.
him.
Well, it's like I'm looking at my idol right here. It's like I'm getting like I'm getting a little worried.
You could
Well,
tell
then
him
just
about the
tell him that
dream.
you're worried. Just be like, look,
Oh my god, my dream. Yeah.
Yeah, the dream.
I want to ask. Can I ask him about that?
You can do whatever you want. Just tell me what you're saying.
Okay. Okay. So the other night before we started researching this entire plot to potentially take down the city with the undead, I had a nightmare about where I came from, and I saw a dragon that looked like you. Did you have anything to do with that?
He looks you over and he goes, I do not use magic that messes with the dreams.
Huh. Okay. Where did that come? Okay. That's just one of the many things that I want to talk to you about. I apologize if I am talking your ears off. The basic reason for why I'm here right now is I want to help you. I know that you are being hunted, and I'm sure you know that too, especially now. Is there anything that I can do to help you?
So you're telling me a necromancer and his cronies want to kill me?
Yes. Yes, they do.
And as you say that, you can see his eyes like darting around to the room a little bit. Uh, before he asks, can I see the original notebook?
Yeah, by all means. Here.
And as you hold it out, you can feel his claws take it with surprising delicacy. Before he shifts around and you hear clicking noises, followed by lights. As he finally turns on some of the lamps inside. Even though he has dark sight, he doesn't feel like reading in pitch black.
I don't blame him.
Uh, and in front of you, all of a sudden, you see a green, grassy room. This room looks almost like the inside of a cave if that cave had been overgrown by plants. Uh, even though it's a two-story building from the outside, you can see that there's actually not a second floor. It's just one big opening area. And looking up, I want you to make me a quick perception check.
Gotcha. Alright, not bad.
Good enough. You can actually see that the roof has what appears to be a trap door in it, which you assume is how he actually gets in and out.
Oh, yeah.
Because looking at him, he is a large creature. Like, he is as big as you when you fucking become Godzilla.
Oh, I love him. This
He
is my
has
boyfriend.
deep emerald scales that armor his body, and a single horn protruding from the end of his snout. His
Aw.
eyes are deep and dark, and his entire body is lean and muscular, but he's actually a little bit smaller than you'd expect a dragon to be. Especially, like a full proper dragon.
He's an adult, but he's little.
is he a green dragon?
He is, in fact, a green dragon, yes.
Oh. Huh.
He's surprisingly docile.
Uh, and as you watch him, he moves over to a little, or not little, but like a dragon-sized desk in the corner
Oh,
that has this
he's
strange
really
sort of
cute.
tools in it. And as he holds out his claws. You watch as he slides them into a glove of sorts that gives him a little bit more precision than his regular claws do.
Oh.
And you see that there's a different glove next to it that has like a pencil attached to the end, which you assume is how he's supposed to draw
Oh,
maps.
I love him.
And he quickly flicks through the notebook, uh, and he seems to understand it fairly well. But you also see he's a little more twitchy by the time he's done reading it, and he
Mm.
goes, "No, this is horrible. I'll have to leave. I'll have to leave everything."
Oh. Well, I mean, we don't have to leave. Maybe we could stop it.
Stop it! No, no, no. I don't fight. Why would I do that? I should leave. I should just run before they find me.
Well, we fight. That's why we're offering to help you. We wouldn't want you to leave your home.
And Fignus, something you notice especially is that you don't know any chromatic dragon that would freak out and run away from a simple threat. Like most
Yeah,
chromatic
no.
dragons just like turn around and obliterate everything.
Yeah, no, he's very strange.
He is
Maybe.
very timid compared to what you would expect a dragon to be.
Is he bullied? Is that why he lives
Maybe.
with people?
And the other dragons bullied him.
No!
And
I
then he
love
sort of
him.
turns to look at you and goes, "I'm sure you're all very strong, but I don't think I should be staying here. Like I can't fight. I don't even like do much. I have simple magic on my gaze. I don't even control those vines. They're just alive."
Oh, oh. But you're
What's your
very intelligent. I You may not have strength on your side, but we could protect you, really.
I just draw maps. I just draw what I see. I fly over the city at night.
Huh. Yeah, I saw you one time. Hmm. Shit, I don't know how to make him feel better. He wants to leave.
Where
He's not gonna help us.
where is he planning on? I'm not trying to get him to help
I was
us.
expecting to be like have a
I
giant
mean,
dragon
just
wipe
tell
out
him
millions
that, like,
of zombies, but no.
tell him they're kind of in all directions. Maybe
Yeah,
drive that home.
yeah. I can tell you that the safest place for you to be right now is right here at home. I don't. Do I have the map? Is the map written in this journal?
Yeah.
Yes, it is the front page.
Okay, cool.
He saw it.
So these lines here, you know what they are, right?
You're pointing at the army lines.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, they're on battle maps. That's the movement of troops.
That means that every city in the surrounding area is either in worse shape or is going to be worse.
As you say that, he like looks it over again. And he's like, "Oh, no, no, no. All right, so what are you suggesting I'm supposed to do?"
Well, you stay here, and now that we know, we'll protect you, and we won't leave until this is done. We'll finish it.
Make me another diplomacy check at +5.
Gotcha. Ooh.
All right. All right.
As a Wyvarian who, are generally the guardians and servants of dragons, is telling him that he should stay and they'll protect him. He begins to be calmed down a little bit at your assurance. And he looks at you again before handing you back the notebook. And he goes, all right, I suppose I can stay. Do you know when any of this is supposed to happen?
We don't know for sure. We just picked it up last night, but we're going to investigate as much as we can and see if there's any telltale signs of when it will happen or if we can stop it before it does.
Speaking of, the three of you outside, what are you guys doing?
Waiting.
Kind of meditating.
I
Just
sat outside
chilling,
the
like,
gate.
just chilling on the
Yeah, I'm
sidewalk.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm
much.
just kind of
we
sitting.
didn't tell
I'm sitting on the
that
ground.
Ignis we were going anywhere, so we're not going anywhere.
Valid.
So
Yeah.
I want you all to make me a perception check.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, you three, not Vignes.
Okay, good. Oh,
I rolled an 8.
Got a 20.
just got plus 12.
So,
I can-
Hans, as you're sitting there, actually, fucking pull up more stat blocks. Yay!
Yay.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Stat blocks, I know what
I'm
that
picking
means.
something up.
I'll write my will right now.
Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have said anything.
So, Hayes, you're the only one who notices as you're sitting there, just kind of looking around in mild boredom and anxiety, waiting for your party member to come back. There are people walking across the street, like nobles, people who just live here. But as you're kind of staring up the street, you notice something a little bit out of place that the rest of them don't. You're staring, and up the sidewalk, standing on the corner of a fence, like on a fence post, you see a small, translucent scorpion.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch. A small translucent scorpion. I'm gonna quickly like I'm gonna quickly like guys, and tap on their shoulders and be like, look over there. There's a scorpion.
It's a scorpion.
As you all look over to it, at least Domino especially remembers.
Oh, did
Yeah.
Sarkay disconnect?
Uh-oh.
Did Soke DC?
Oh, has a
It's
little.
okay, DC.
You have a
Oh,
little
no, you're
loading
right there.
screen
Oh.
by your name, but if you're
Oh
still
no,
there,
I
then
just
They
opened it on
fucking died.
this. Don't worry, I'm here. Hello.
Okay.
Ari. No, we're sitting here going,
Literally
that would be
dead.
terrifying as well. The scorpion is not a good thing.
As Domino especially remembers that the last time you saw Scorpion was in the assassin's robe that attempted to sting you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
not
know.
good.
Is the scorpion
think I
moving towards
remember
us
that,
or
'cause I
moving
think I
away
was
from
like-
us?
It's sitting on a fence post.
I think
How-
it's watching us, guys.
How close?
20-ish feet away.
Have anything I
Wait.
can throw?
Oh shit.
Don't hit it.
I can throw anything.
Oh my god.
Hit it with a bomb!
Blood!
In the middle of the street, just start chucking
Well,
bombs.
yeah, I mean, that
Oh,
makes sense that the
no.
necromancers are. Wait, how many necromancers?
Hold on.
A lot.
Were there 7 or 8?
According to
Right
the
around
journal
there.
you have, there were, as I realize it's under my other
What?
document, so I can't look at
12?
it. There were 7.
7. Okay.
Or there were 7. Yeah, there were 7 total, and one of them left to get something done somewhere else. So there
Okay.
were 6.
There were 6. We killed one of them, and
Right,
No,
there's.
no, we
No, no, no,
captured
no.
Polter
There,
guys.
there were 6 because one left, and then he killed one of the others.
killed one of the others, so there was 5, and we captured one, so there's 4.
Okay, but here's a question.
And we think that one to the south counts as one, and then 2 more at the top.
Right, we don't know if that for sure, but there's. Not including the market, there's 7 circles all around houses.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It would make
Yeah.
sense.
Oh,
no!
Dude. Okay.
That would make sense why there's
First-
tunnels. Maybe it's for the necromancers to escape.
So sorry, let me just specify. There was the necromancer plus 7.
Okay.
You captured Cohen Ball. 1 is off on business somewhere else, and 1 was turned into the other zombie.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better,
Yeah.
but also, oh no.
I feel like it would make
Do you
sense
think-
for their. I mean, if Cohen Ball lived in this town, Who's to
Yeah.
say that the other necromancers don't also live in this town?
No, they fucking
Exactly.
do.
Yeah.
About this scorpion though, I wonder if like whoever is using it can see what it sees.
Probably. I mean, I'm assuming worst case scenario that this thing's basically a security camera.
So
That's
for
what I'm thinking.
that, the necromancer, the main necromancer, has 7 followers that are all seeking immortality with him. The necromancer killed one of his followers because he betrayed.
And turn him in a poltergeist and a zombie, and he.
We did.
Skeleton man.
We killed him.
True strike fucker.
He hurted.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit. That shit hearted.
Sergey almost died, and I cried.
Yeah.
I am too attached to these characters. I will be upset if something bad happens to them.
Domino suddenly explodes.
Bruh.
Shout out to Dev who said the rat's his favorite.
Yeah, it's true.
Dev will be upset. I won't be nearly as upset. I'm fully
Oh, I'll be
prepared.
devastated.
Oh, I'm ready to
if
die.
Any of you die. And also this dragon. I love this dragon so
In
fucking
session
much.
1, we were
Aenem
told
is my
not
son.
like not to fucking fall in love, so I decided not to.
Well, I did, so
We
I'm an
gotta-
idiot.
We gotta kill the scorpion.
Yeah, you might want to get rid of that fucking scorpion.
Then
Circle of death.
No!
then Scrimshaw after it. Stick him, Scrim.
Oh my god. Get him! Get him!
The animal companion battle: Scrimshaw versus Ghost Scorpion.
Ghost Scorpion. That's such a cool ass name.
If Scrimshaw dies, Sergey will die.
Oh no.
This is not negotiable.
No.
Right.
Oh, dude, I wish I could like
I
ultra
propose we just
instinct
fucking-
behind the scorpion and just.
I was gonna say I propose me and you just go up to it and smash it.
I
Oh my
don't
god.
think it's gonna be as easy walking up to the scorpion.
What if
Yeah, that
Wait,
bitch can jump.
if we're in like a neighborhood, right? Of no like I wonder if you could stealth around.
Can I try to perception to see if I can find the owner?
Sure, go ahead and make me another perception check.
Bruh.
You don't see him. You also realize you've never actually seen his face. You've only seen him in his necromancer robes.
Anybody have anything at range other than my bombs? Sergey, you have a what? You have like a
Or
forget what
is
it
how tall are like the surrounding houses?
How tall are the surrounding buildings? Like 1 to 2 stories.
Okay. I wonder, are there any alleyways nearby?
Not really, because this is more of the nobles neighborhood. So there's not really alleys. There are like some spaces between a few houses, but it's all mostly like fenced property.
So in theory, the owner of this ghost scorpion is a noble.
Or he's just hanging around. one
Or
the
he's
other.
hanging
he's just
around.
What
Yeah, I
if
mean,
we just
anybody
went
can
up
walk
to it with
here.
a bag and we put it over the scorpion and then took him with us?
You do know, Sergey, at the very least, that there is a difference between companions and familiars. If it's a companion, then it can't talk to him telepathically. If it's a familiar, he might be able to look through it.
Oh no.
Can
Also-
I tell which one it is by looking at it, or is that just gonna be like a thing that
You can roll like magic or knowledge.
I need to look something up.
It's
I have
weird
an
that he's
idea.
ghost. Why is he a ghost?
That's rude. You can't ask someone why they're a ghost.
It's a ghost scorpion. That's just the
I-
species.
Died.
I do have an idea, but like it all depends on if Sergey's able to figure out like because can't you just dismiss?
What?
Familiars work a lot different in this edition than 3.5.
What does?
Familiars.
Yeah, things are always a bit weird.
Yeah, it's not the same as the Unfamiliar in the other campaign, Evan. Like, I believe if they die in this edition, if it's anything like 3.5, they stay dead.
Yes, you have to get a new familiar at that point.
Yeah, I know that's how it works for Scrimshaw. But he is a familiar, but he's special.
He's a
He's
good
a
boy.
witch familiar. He is a
Yeah,
very
witches familiars are especially important to them.
Yeah, if he dies legitimately, like Sergei is going to leave the party and never talk to anyone again.
Oh my god. Okay. Bye, sir.
Circle of death.
Oh no. Because my idea, I don't know, if we could get rid of the scorpion, my idea would definitely be like to stealth it, and I have a spell that could make somebody half sized.
But if they're watching us, we're just gonna like stealth in plain sight.
I don't know, cause like attacking it in the middle of like Nobletown, USA.
You shouldn't do that.
Nobletown,
Yeah, no.
USA.
I don't have anything discreet. Like if I shoot a crossbow bolt, everyone's gonna look at me and then think I'm an evil goblin.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Because you had said you made like a joke about like scooping it up. If we can legitimately stealth you over there, we could probably do that. But I don't know how well
want-
that's gonna work.
At first, I want to make sure that like this thing isn't like watching you guys, because if that's the case, then it saw me go
Yeah,
into the
I
house.
Yeah, no, that's why that's another thing I'm worried about. I'm pretty sure it's like a security camera, and we need to get rid
I
of it
need
like right
to
now.
BRB. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Kotori.
Alright, we have time to talk.
You
Okay.
can all keep discussing. I'll be back.
Okay.
I definitely feel like this thing was watching us and is a security camera, and we need to get rid of it ASAP.
Yeah.
My thing is like
The
I don't.
method, it's more of a method, like how are we gonna do that?
Well, we can try to. I don't know if what we can try to do is Assassin's Creed like blend in with a crowd type of deal, but I don't know how stealth checks work with that sort of. Your question is why the scorpion is a problem, because the scorpion belongs to one of the necromancers, and we don't know if that said necromancer can see what the scorpion is seeing through like telepathy, depending on what the relationship is of the scorpion, whether it's a familiar or a thank you, Carrie. The scorpion belongs to a bad guy. You don't know if the bad guy can see us or not through the scorpion. I say I'm gonna talk to Arsene about it, because the reason I was bringing up the whole like rooftop thing, like how high the stories are in the building, if there are any alleyways, because I was gonna say I can have Domino climb up to the roof building and try to stalk around, see if he can see anything. But I don't know. Like the scorpion's like dead ass just watching us.
Yeah, that's creepy to me. I
Excuse
really
me.
feel like there's another set of eyes behind it.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then I just put that dragon in danger.
Just cause a small control fire. Unfortunately, we can't do
I mean,
that.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's more danger than he already was in. They already knew where he was. They have it marked on the map.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they did already know where he was. I think it's more of a danger the fact that they now know we know. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we've
if
done
it
been
saw the
known.
journal.
Well,
But
we don't know how long it's been watching us. Well,
that and
Though I mean, the necromancers already know that we're a problem because we let that one guy get away in the Cohen Ball fight.
Scorpion Man. Yeah.
Yeah, which might be the
Yeah, the
same person.
Scorpion Man.
More than likely, it's the same person.
Here is just my no matter what, we have to get it away from looking at us somehow, some way, somehow, some way.
We know. It's okay.
Because
I could have Domino walk up and just
Like-
be like, "We're coming for you,"
Yeah.
and then just squish it.
honestly, even if we just walk up and scare it away, because I would be, we don't know what's gonna happen with Fignus's conversation.
So just don't move.
And if they're
That's
gonna
right.
walk out with a new object or something new, or
Walk out and body block its eyes.
yeah, like I
My
think we just have to
concern.
walk up and fucking walk up to the scorpion and be like, "You're next."
Okay, so here's, and this is gonna be like way far out field, like way out far out left field, but we don't know like we know one wizard has a familiar, right? We don't know if any of the other familiar or other wizards can kind of change their appearance. And if they know that Ignis was able to get an audience inside the house,
Oh shit. I
I
could
mean,
just tell
just
him like, don't trust anybody else. I am the only dragon
they,
here that I've seen.
yeah, but
The problem is
if
just
they
set up
look
a
like
code word.
you, yeah,
Which
I would
you-
say do like
Just
some
set
sort
up a
of
code word and say like, if anyone like says anything without that code word, like don't listen.
realistically, one of us is gonna have to go up into the door and tell
Hello,
that to Cygnus.
Arsene.
Um,
Why'd you do that?
I was thinking how long it would take you guys to notice I was back.
I heard you unmute your mic. You unmuted as soon as I was talking about the whole far left field about the wizards changing.
yeah, I
Mhm.
heard.
Sneaky DM.
But
But
I
yeah,
mean,
like
I'm gonna be real honest. Would Cygnus think to set a code word, or should someone
No,
just go up
she
to the door?
wouldn't. Someone should go up and
Exactly.
tell it.
So
Like, you
one
need
of us
to
is
tell
gonna
her.
have to go and tell her, but before we do that, one of us is gonna have to scare away the scorpion somehow.
Yeah.
Because we also we don't we're fairly certain it can see. We don't know if it could hear. I mean, I don't think it could.
how
But I don't know.
Arsene, how crowded are the streets right now?
There's maybe like 6, 7 other people just walking around.
Oh, so it's not like an actual crowd.
No, it's not like a
Why don't-
crowd. It's more like people are going about their day. It's like early morning-ish.
Okay,
That
so
and
Why
it's
don't we just cause a non-zombie related panic? We're not required to keep non-zombie
I
related panics
don't
down.
know if that's a good
another
idea.
another thing for
Start
I just
googling
yell
if
snake.
scorpions in here.
Snake.
I would.
Yeah, there's a snake. Everyone run. It's poisonous.
There's a scorpion. We don't have to say. We can literally just say.
I can scare
Why do you
people
have to
off. I
say
can,
Scorpion.
Scorpion is poisonous. You know this.
A
bro. I
scorpion
can.
is small. It's not that much of a threat in comparison. So
I wonder if
a
I can
snake
take
is more scary.
through.
If I hear scorpion, I'm running.
Yeah, dude, scorpions are no joke. Those bitches run after you.
They do.
I-
They're scary.
I wonder if I can
have
take my
been-
mask
I
off
don't
and
think
start
the
speaking
small
abyssal and
ones-
like scare people.
What?
Okay. I
Just
was
go
also under the
full
assumption.
demon on them.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be
Tell
real
them their
honest. I
money
was under the
major.
assumption that we were literally going to be outside guarding this house.
I am.
Yeah, I
mean-
was totally under the assumption that we were gonna like kind of sit here.
Well, I promised him.
We are just kind of
Exactly.
sitting here though.
So, in
Might
terms
be.
of somebody going up disguised as Cygnus, I don't know if we have to worry. I was under the assumption we were just gonna sit here all time.
Well, I didn't.
all
I didn't
time.
promise that you guys would. I said that I wouldn't leave him.
Yeah, regardless, one of
think
us
that
will
we-
be here.
Money is in
I
danger.
think we
They'll all
should
run
at
home. Oh
least
my
take
gosh.
a little look at those tunnels.
Yeah, y'all need to
But-
investigate that.
All right,
Fucking.
we'll get there. First problem at a time. I think we have to
Oh,
get rid of
okay.
the scorpion.
Scorpion.
And then after the scorpion is gone, somebody go up to the house and tell Cygnus to set a code word.
Mhm.
So, but I literally think scaring away the scorpion will just be as easy as walking up to it and scaring it away. Because like if they know we know it's there, they're gonna move it.
Do we want to let them know that we know it's there?
Why not?
Well, the
Isn't that
first thing that
Chad
Hayes
move?
did was point at it and go, "Guys, this is a scorpion."
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
What
have
the
no
Chad
tact.
pointed at
You
us?
have no
Yeah,
tact,
you
Hayes.
did,
Hayes.
Yeah.
Domino
It's a
goes.
scorpion.
Hayes would not be good at like Metal Gear Solid.
Fucking Domino leans over and like over to Hayes and goes, "Hey, look at that guy over there, but don't make it obvious." And Hayes goes, "What?" And like, and like flails around.
Hayes just goes, that guy? Point.
Oh my god.
Secret. There's an enemy over there. Enemy bomb.
Oh, get you, bastard!
Can you
Hey,
throw a
yeah,
bomb?
Chucks
dude.
it.
Oh, oh no.
Just like, Hayes, don't call any. Someone is following us. throw the bomb. I'm sorry.
Follow
Lily.
you, I swear! Where is he?
Scared the shit out of my cat. Come here. I'm sorry. Dude, she dashed out of my room.
Oh
Oh,
no.
She's
Oh,
so
I'm
upset.
I can't
sorry.
believe you just fucking murdered a cat.
Because I
Literally
pretended to
killing
throw
animals
the
on
bomb.
live stream. This is against terms of service.
That's
Oh,
okay. There's
no.
people that I'm not gonna go into that.
I
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Eight.
I
Was that
didn't
close?
hurt.
Close?
She's just.
Guys, everyone
fine.
report the stream. Animal cruelty on stream.
No.
No.
Actually, real quick, like
She's fine.
hop on the mic and stuff to make it look like it's not me. Maybe then I won't get banned.
I'm not gonna. Wait, you think I? What? Wait a minute.
What? I was joking about
Yeah,
alinity.
No, I know that's funny.
Jesus, hop on the stream so they don't think it's me.
Fucking
if
steam
they
bomb.
see tits, they won't ban me.
Exactly.
Exactly.
QB screaming bomb on stream. That's TOS.
Gosh.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh god. Anyway, so the scorpion's there. What the fuck are you guys doing?
How are we doing? I don't know. Okay, go sneak over to it and eat it or something.
What the
What?
fuck?
No.
Want her to what?
Turkey doesn't eat scorpions. It's not on her character sheet.
Well, it is
Okay.
now.
Okay, guys. So, I literally just think that fucking Domino just walks up. Chad walks up to the scorpion. And
Chad walks!
first listening.
All right, you know what? Sure, I'll fucking do it. Whatever.
Oh no, he's gonna get his ass bit again.
And if you want me to walk up with you, I will do that. So that way, just in case they decide to pop out.
No.
Dude.
Can I like discreetly cast ward on Domino?
Can't say that, Arsene. You can't put that there.
I can make Domino smaller, but that would not do anything.
You.
So
Fry the scorpion with gold. I don't know.
yes. So I have no idea. Normally you would need the there are feats that let you cast spells without doing verbal or somatic components. But there's no components to this, so I'll go with sure, make me a stealth check.
I'm just. Can I just like face my back to the scorpion at least? It doesn't have to be
She turns around. Hold on.
discreet to anyone but the scorpion. But,
I mean,
yeah,
wait,
so.
we can like threaten it. I can like hold a bomb and like glare at it.
You
I wouldn't do that.
you point at the scorpion, then
maid
you point at the bomb.
not like one that has a fuse
Yeah.
yet.
Gosh.
You're gonna scare the nobles.
Okay, did you see what Ari said?
You, as far as you know, very discreetly cast a ward on him.
Cool.
I've said a lot of things. Sorry. I just find the one where you're like, tell the nobles their money's in danger and they'll get scared. Like, that makes me laugh.
There's a thief, and we point to a random direction.
The peasants are coming! The peasants are coming!
Oh my god. It's fucked up.
Eat the rich.
The rich, Jesus.
Okay, well, I guess Domino's gonna get up from where he was sitting and just kind of idly walk over towards the direction of Scorpion. I'm gonna make it like for like. Well, actually, they already know probably. Hayes just
Hayes was doing Hayes things.
Hayes, you
Guys,
fucked
there's
it
a
up.
scorpion over there. You see it?
Yep. Yeah, we do, buddy. Except
him.
I don't see anything but dragon.
My idea of stealth was blowing up a bookshelf and dropping the other one on the ground.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's
Like,
accurate.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I could have been more discreet about it, but like, what a Chad move to let them know you see them.
No.
Like, as
No.
No.
yeah.
The reverse
What the fuck
psychology
do you
is
mean no?
not here. I don't.
I don't think that's how it
What
works
the
in
fuck?
It's like, dude, guys, come on, don't
Let me
back.
justify this.
Someone, back me up, please.
Listen, listen,
Please
listen.
stop
Nothing.
laughing.
I worked really hard on this.
Listen, if we like try to hide and shit, like, but Chad move going up and being like, "We're ready for you, bitch. Come on."
I know you're hiding, fucker.
Yeah, I know you're hiding. Show yourself, coward.
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 You're just like bullying this poor fucking scorpion who might not even be a familiar.
Maybe like
Yeah,
that
like-
JoJo scene from part 5 where like it's gonna
The
be
guy-
it's gonna be
the
like
dude-
me and Hayes beating up this scorpion and Carrie's over there drinking wine. And then she puts it down and then like all three of us are beating on the scorpion. The nobles are just like, what the fuck is happening?
Just like using your scorpion as a security camera. I don't know, kind of weird, champ, dude.
Using it as trying to hide your scorpion as a security camera, broke. Seeing it and walking over to it, woke.
Exact-
I
What?
swear to God, y'all.
Listen, even though I am not the best at hiding things,
Yeah.
I think it's a Chad move. I think it's better to let it know and be like, "Fuck you, dude."
Fuck
Be
you.
scared. If we scared,
What are you guys fucking doing?
Yes.
Kind of like an intimidation thing. I get it.
Why are you blowing air on me?
How about it?
You blew air on my foot.
Kyu, Domino's just gonna walk up to the scorpion, right?
Can't believe
Yeah.
he's blowing your foot. That's
Anyway, Domino's gonna walk towards the.
There's the feet list.
Reminder that
Are you trying to hide the fact that you have seen it, or are you just walking up to it?
I'm gonna try to hide the fact.
Make me a performance check. Or
Oh,
no,
man.
that's not a thing. That's 5e. Make me a bluff check.
I was like,
Wait,
performance,
I thought performance on this.
There is perform, but it's not.
please. Wow! I guess I'm just fucking Jotaro walking. I can't get closer to you.
Oh my, Wamo.
I can't beat your ass, but I can't get closer.
I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, you're supposed to be like fucking
God.
walking down the street and then like as you pass it say something, but you're like looking straight ahead and at the scorpion, then turn your head like back and forth.
I would love to do something like that to them. Just be like, so you walk up to this completely normal scorpion and fucking murder it. But no. As you walk up, and instead of running away, why would it do that?
Oh,
gonna
before you finish this
me.
sentence,
It's gonna fucking bite you.
Scared.
remind you that some familiars can deliver touch spells for their caster.
It is going to perform a pounce attack.
Carrie, now is not the time. You should have given me that information a little bit ago.
We forgot.
That misses.
Oh.
It misses.
I got up to the top six.
Can I trip it?
You can try, but this is a small six-legged scorpion.
I love that.
Go ahead and make your trip attempt.
I don't actually want to trip it. That was the
That's
joke.
gonna be like a fucking. That's like a big old fucking meme from our campaign. Is can I trip it?
Yeah, seriously.
What are you rolling for?
What are you aiming
rolling
at?
3 attacks.
I'm scared.
As this scorpion jumps on you, and attempts to claw and sting you, but you kind of like, it's like one of those moments where, like a spider lands on your arm. You're like, oh fuck, and you knock it off. As you knock this scorpion off your chest and it lands on the floor, and just the sheer reaction of it has already drawn eyes from a few people around you.
Boy.
And you can go ahead and roll me initiative.
You can shout scorpion.
Scorpion.
You didn't
But no,
listen.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't click my
Remember
thingy.
what
My
Carrie
bad.
said about causing like a fucking thing? You can yell scorpion and then make chaos.
Haze.
Scorpions
I'm
are
getting it up.
attacking.
My fucking I went to minimize my Chrome and everything went to shit.
That's why you use Chrome.
I use Chrome.
Why do you guys use Chrome?
Fuck you.
Chrome is such a CPU hog.
You're a
Yeah,
CPU hog.
But it
Wow.
also has all my data on it for the last 17 years of my
Yeah,
life.
you can just transfer all that to a different web browser. It's not that hard.
Imagine rolling a crit and still not going first.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wow.
I use Firefox, Ari. The superior search engine. Actually, I use.
Cool thing.
Scorpion token.
Wow.
You know what? I'm lazy. The scorpion is now the Ender Dragon.
Ah!
I'm afraid.
Cancelled.
Right.
I can't believe I'm being canceled on my own stream for using Firefox.
I mean, to be perfectly
That's the
fair, I
furry
use
web
Chrome, but
browser.
like,
Oh my
oh
god.
my god, it is.
I mean, that's fair.
What? What?
Chris
Uh-oh.
uses some weird ass browser I've never seen.
That's like
before.
Opera or something.
Safari.
Wait,
No, he uses like a fucking hacker.
what did you
Opera?
say? Hold on. We need to rewind for a sec. What did you say is the
No.
furry browser?
No.
Firefox?
is the fucking furry browser.
It's not. It's not the furry.
Arsene, what web
actually,
browser
it
do
just
you
has a
use?
furry on it.
I use
Honor-
Chrome.
Yes,
What?
see, Chrome is the furry website. Web
I
browser.
think
It's not a
Chrome is just
website.
general.
Shut the fuck up. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Christ.
Sorry.
Jesus
But what do you
Christ.
mean though?
Why are you crying? Why are you rolling more?
Stop it.
Don't fucking worry about what I'm doing.
That spider's scary.
Alright, Domino, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna
I
flurry up.
can kind of ignore the map. You're just in front of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking flurry up blows it. I guess.
Roll,
You're gonna-
roll dice.
Oh, wait, what am I doing?
Rolling your attack.
Oh, okay.
I'm imagining this flurry of blows is just him kicking the ground repeatedly.
What?
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay.
Oh,
My another attack.
oh my
That
god.
hits. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
As you all see him like knock it off and then pause for a second, and then he just starts lifting up his leg and he starts stomping on it repeatedly.
I mean, yeah, that's valid.
Oh my god.
And it's very fucking squashed.
Jesus Christ.
Domino's just gonna like
I-
gingerly lift his mask up just a little bit to expose his mouth and just goes and spits.
Dominic, I think it's dead.
Jesus.
Haze, are you doing anything?
It's dead.
The scorpion is very dead.
I had a funny. I want to fucking Mickey Mouse run up to him and be like,
Hopper.
Wait, you want to what?
"Seen the video?"
There's this video of like the new like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or some shit. It's like a new
I'll get
Mickey
the
Mouse
video real
cartoon.
quick.
And
Make
like
a video for him.
Minnie falls and like it's really dramatic. It has this dramatic music and then Mickey runs over and just goes, "What happened?" Like that's it.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Someone send
I'm
me the
getting it.
video.
I'm getting the video. Just hold on.
Oh my god, that's not the video.
I'm gonna fucking die.
It's
Dude.
I'm
not-
gonna roll and die.
Here's the
No.
fucking. This is what Hayes does.
Here you go, stream.
Hold on.
Here you go, stream. What happened?
Yeah, this is what Hayes does.
What happened?
What
I hate it.
What happened? Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Go.
I'll fucking do it again.
Is this Mickey or Banjo and Kazooie? What is happening?
Yes.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bruh moment.
Bro.
Mickey and Kazooie. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything for Hayes to do except for
No,
that.
that's what Hayes does. He runs up. What happened?
Teachers, far below, which of you'll be first to go?
What?
Wait, say what?
You were referencing.
Oh.
Oh, I'm like, it's that guy! It's that dude! It's that dude from that village, dude! He talking to me again!
Still alive. It's threatening me.
How shocked does the wizard have to be to see this dude just walk up and just squish the shit out of this fucking scorpion?
When
As you do that, everyone go ahead and roll me perception.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I was gonna say.
There's more
Kia, didn't you wanna
scorpions.
say like you're next or some shit, like scary.
Let's go, perception. I received the universe.
Oh.
Domino, you have this really weird vision of 5 nerds at computers. You see something called twitch.tv/Curibo in the corner?
Domino falls to the ground convulsing.
As you then perceive the GM's hand reaching down to erase you from existence as you attempt to escape your universe and enter the real world. Anyway.
Oh my god.
That's so meta.
I love
Domino in the real world, dude.
Dude, imagine. I bet he'd probably start up like a pizza place or something.
Oh, I get to do it too.
Yeah, what would it
Yes,
be called?
all of you. Except Vignis, because Vignis is lame and inside.
Wow, I'm talking to a dragon.
Yeah, fucking
Domino?
loser. Who wants to talk to a dragon when
Right.
you could be killing a scorpion instead?
I want to talk to the dragon.
You don't want to talk to the dragon. You want to fuck the
As
dragon.
you kind of like look around after stepping on this scorpion, you see a lot of nobles staring at all of you, but Domino, you're the only one that notices someone leaving.
Oh.
Oh.
As
It's
you
him. Get him.
Get his
touch
ass.
the like edge of their jacket and their leg as they ran around the corner and disappear.
Get him.
His ass.
Face?
Yes.
Up
Yes,
to
you do.
I didn't see this bitch.
I'll figure
You're
it
the
out. I'm
only
staying
one
in
that
the
saw
house.
him.
Okay, I'm gonna call, since Cirque is still at the house, I'm gonna look back and say, Cirque, you stay, Hayes with me. We gotta go.
Let's go. I don't know what's going on. I'm
I
following though.
stay.
I'm
He
gonna
runs up. So the sequence of events that just happened here is you stomped a scorpion, spit on it. I ran up and asked what happened, and you said we gotta go. And you and you ran.
Isn't Hayes like slow as fuck?
Yes, I believe my movement is 20 feet.
Why does your sheet say 15?
Oh my god.
I noticed that. I'm like, what did I do? Did I
I'm gonna look
fuck up
through
something?
real quick. Are you encumbered?
Did I mark encumber on
Uh-oh.
accident or something?
Yeah, you're at medium load.
How are
Oh,
you at
shit.
medium load?
He has leather armor and a morning star.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
Oh, you have a
there's
morning star. I
really-
forgot. You don't use it.
Well, I only grabbed
Okay, no,
it.
I fixed it. I don't usually carry. I don't count coins as your weight, but you had coins turned on.
Oh, okay.
So all of your gold was putting you over encumbrance.
Oh, gotcha. I remember you said it
Oh.
like the one of our sessions that you don't typically like do that, like worry about that.
Yeah, I
So
don't really
just
care about it. But your sheet was set up to be automated, where it was.
gotcha.
Bro, I just have like a backpack on me. I travel so light. I'm like negative load.
I can imagine as well that all this additional shit that I have isn't really helping, but
But even with your extra 5 movement speed from us not giving a fuck about encumbrance, really, you are not fast.
yes.
Especially not compared to Domino and this person sprinting down the fucking street.
Yes.
Domino, your base speed is 30, correct?
I
Yes.
am doing my best to keep up though.
It's 30?
Yes.
Okay, so you and this guy are about the same speed.
Is it possible
Which
that
means instead of being able to outspeed him, you are going to have to make skill challenge checks. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I can like roll like an acrobatics to see if I can parkour my way up to.
So yeah, that works. You can make me an acrobatics check to see if you can cut some corners.
Why did it roll twice? Hello?
Oh,
The only reason
There we
I have
go.
a morning star is
It
because my
only rolled
bombs
one
are gonna
time.
be.
Okay,
Yeah.
for some reason, like it
Okay.
rolled the 3D dice twice for me. It landed the
Okay.
same exact way both times. I wonder if it was just like a lag thing.
Oh shit.
So as you start cutting corners, you start closing distance between you and this guy. Hayes, you are very much getting left in the dust.
He's looking like, wait for me.
Help
It's
him.
okay. I'll catch up.
It- like I I know it technically doesn't add to my speed, but I kind of wish I could just make myself bigger so I could take longer
Oh my
steps.
god.
But I didn't bring that.
Giant rat.
I
Giant
wanna
rat.
make myself smaller.
So as you're closing the distance now, there's maybe 20 feet between you and him. As he's running to the north, up towards the merchant's ward.
Mhm.
As you both start clearing out the nobles areas, and there's a little more densely packed buildings. As he suddenly turns a corner into an alleyway, because that's why he fucking left the nobleman's district.
Mhm.
As you skid around, make me a perception check.
Bum, 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 bum.
Just him or me too? I don't think I'd be up.
Just him.
Oh my god.
As you skid around this corner, and you don't see him anymore.
With a 25, he doesn't. Oh no.
Oh, he's getting to it.
No, you don't see him.
Oh.
You have gone around this corner, and the alleyway is empty.
What the fuck?
Is there
Even with that high a perception?
I think he's invisible.
There-
Start swinging your fist.
is there any
I'm not
is there anything in the alleyway?
It's a path in between two buildings. Like, it's an actual full alley. It's not a dead end. You do see there are doors on either side that go into the different buildings. There are two different stores. I'll say one's a general store and the other's a deli. There's a few dumpsters and trash cans. One of the buildings has a window, although that window is closed.
Have I caught up yet?
I'm gonna go down the alley.
So you're gonna go all the way down the alley?
Yeah, I could just like walk, not run through it, but walk through
Yeah,
it and keep my eyes peeled.
So
Even if you're
you're
a door
walking
closed,
through,
yeah.
and now that you've slowed down, Hayes, you catch up. Like, I am here.
Where'd he go?
Let me at him.
Where'd he go? Take out the more. Where'd he go?
Oh my god. Face is ready for
As
bloodshed.
Hayes, you can make him a perception check as well if you would like.
Okay, sure.
Alright, so you don't see anything out of place either, as you both start going up this alley, all slow like.
I think starts swinging. I think
Yeah.
Do you just start
Like-
blindly swinging your Morning Star, hoping he's invisible?
I I don't, but I'm gonna like ask like, you think he could turn invisible? Like, do you think that's a thing he could do?
Possible, I suppose.
You want to just start swinging our shit around?
No, I don't.
So you're now at about the middle of the alleyway, and you still don't see him.
This is...
I continue. Can I look
You
up?
saw him turn this way?
You look up. These buildings are about 1 story tall, so like 10 to 11 feet up. You don't see anything above you. Like he's not like he's not like Spider-Maning the alleyway, if that's what you're
Okay.
asking.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
Why
asking.
not?
Are there any like manholes or like?
Not in
Under...
this alleyway that you see.
You said that there was
Said there's
dumpsters,
a
right?
dumpster.
There's dumpsters, trash cans, doors on either side.
I'm
and
gonna
a
like
window.
kind of try. I'm gonna like motion to Hayes to chuck the dumpster.
Yeah. All right. Let's check the dumpsters. The dumpsters and trash cans.
All right,
What
so
do we have to roll or?
well, so I'm gonna say there's a dumpster and 2 trash cans.
All right.
So what are you checking first?
Well, you motioned to the dumpster, so the dumpster.
All right, so you AFK. What is this bullshit? We don't allow that in this campaign.
I
Whoa, TOS. Okay.
I was gonna make a joke, but I realized like
Quick, someone
it's
post
not.
the paperwork, Sasuke.
Oh no!
Uh,
All right, so yeah, we're gonna check the dumpster first. Well, I'm gonna check the dumpster first.
All right, so you go up to the dumpster and you grasp the lid and you lift it up, and then suddenly you don't see anything.
Has she left
Nothing
from the
is-
bathroom?
Well, there's like trash bags in there. But...
Trash rat, trash rat.
Is there anything underneath the dumpster, like a hole?
No, there's no hole in the ground under the dumpster now.
All that's in here is trash, and not the trash we're looking for. That's what Hazel said.
Oh,
Laugh. That was funny, damn it.
yeah. Okay.
Ha 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 he he.
Hi.
Wait, I have the perfect reaction for
I,
this.
God, I don't want this guy to get away.
There's 10 people in chat right now, and none of them laughed at that joke. I'm upset.
This is chat right now.
Wait.
Hold on. That reminds me of the fucking Titus gift.
See, Ari laughed for you. There you go. You got a pity laugh.
Thank you. Thank you. Here's the laughing that I was imagining. There's a mod for that game which changes all the music into
Trying to build
Titus
the roller
laughing.
coaster.
Like it's so funny.
I don't like.
It changes.
I'm gonna. Can I check the doors to see if they're like unlocked?
The doors? Yeah, you can check them.
I'm gonna walk over to the doors and see if they're unlocked.
I'm gonna start.
As you check them both, they both appear to be locked.
I'm gonna,
Can I poke the trash
these
bags with
trash-
my quarterstaff?
Oh, that's good.
You can,
Good.
and they
Assassin's Creed
seem to be
style.
trash.
Dude. All my homies hate this.
Bro, I bet he fucking went into a locker. God damn it.
Evan,
They're
shut
gonna
up.
get gens done any second.
Like a bunch of horror game characters, you're standing around and you don't notice the locker that has heavy breathing from inside of it.
Must have been the wind.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Have you heard of the High Elves? Ha!
You guys are just standing there as like the exclamation points above your heads are slowly fading into like yellow question marks.
God damn it.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da.
What else are you guys doing?
Fucking cursing to myself. I'm angry.
So you're hitting the garbage with your quarterstaff. I'll look in the other trash bins, like I guess.
Right,
don't know if
checking
he could have
bin
even-
1 or bin 2.
Let's see what's behind bin number 2.
All right, so you take the lid and you lift it up, and both of you make reflex saves.
Uh-oh.
Found him. Yay. I'm okay.
Hayes is dead.
I have my character sheet open, like I did the pop out, so I have to pull it up every time.
Yo, dude, let's go.
I have a
And you
+6
both
to reflex.
succeed as you lift it up, and a fucking flashbang gets chucked out
Hello?
Hell,
as he tosses into the up into the air a fucking small round device that has a fuse on the top, and you both instinctively dive the fuck away.
yeah.
Very quickly, as a bright explosion of light fills the room. And you aren't blinded, however, you did have to look away for a moment to avoid that. As you hear the trash can fall to the side as he's scrambling out and trying to sprint past you.
Eat his
Hey,
ass.
we'll get an attack of opportunity on him.
Get him.
I will get an attack of opportunity. All right. Yeah, I mean, let's swing my morning star at his ass.
Kershwing.
Get
I
him.
mean, this is what the morning star is for, because I don't want to throw a bomb.
Jeez.
Though I do have point blank shot now, but that does not mean what we think it means. Anyway,
No, it
here's the
Does
doesn't.
not
scenario.
mean you can shoot it point blank, sadly.
Yeah. So I haven't had to do this yet. I just click on the morning star and then it just does both rolls for me. The damage
Yes.
It
and the.
will roll your attack, I believe, and then if you succeed, you can select damage.
Oh,
I think
gotcha.
it does do both. Yeah, it does both.
Oh, okay, yours
Oh,
is
okay,
good.
perfect.
That will miss, sadly.
I mean, valid.
You swing, just ducking wide as the trash can, or a little high, I mean, as the trash can tips over, taking him with it, so he sort of spills to the ground as he stumbles out.
Damn.
I'm gonna
I wish
chase
I
after
could.
his ass again.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, and you guys, fucking start booking it after him again. This time much closer than before.
I just caught my breath.
At least you start off behind him, Hayes, and you start falling off again.
Yeah.
His leg
Less
is short.
desirable speed.
I just like the fact that like Domino went in the alley. I walked up and I was just like, sure he ran in here, and then he was just like, dumpster, trash can, go.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I guess I
I'm not
trust
taking him
you.
with trash. You can do it, rat.
Like,
Oh
like,
no.
oh my god, are you racist, Domino?
Do I look like the kind of
No,
person that would be racist?
You have him back.
I don't know.
No.
You look a little hickish with a wooden mask over your face.
I was gonna joke like, because he wasn't there when we turned the alleyway, so I was gonna make a joke like, I don't think he saw him with that mask on. How can you see?
Wow.
What do my eyes see?
See, you're a bitch.
Oh. Wow.
I imagine Domino takes off the mask and then his perception doubles.
Oh my God. I actually have like 2 pairs of eyes. I have a third eye in the middle of my forehead that opens up and lets me see the universe.
Turn into the fucking.
You know how badass that would be, though? Dude, Zone of Truth? Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna see into your fucking soul.
Hello, Ghost Rider. Holy shit.
Look into my eyes.
Our Pathfinder campaign gets a movie and Nicolas Cage is down.
No, he's gonna ruin it.
I
What are
don't think
you
you have to think
talking
of where
about?
I just want. Can Keanu Reeves play Domino? Please just go.
Keanu Reeves is the rat.
Keanu Reeves. Jesus.
Keanu Reeves is Scrimshaw.
So,
I just
Dwayne The
watched
Rock
him.
Johnson as Fignet.
That's like
Not
I wanna
Dwayne
watch
Johnson.
DMV Yoda to be Cirque.
Oh no.
Sergey is just the baby Yoda puppet.
that's just the equivalent
Yeah.
in my head of having fucking Bradley Cooper just voice a character in Marvel movies.
Bradley Cooper voices fucking Hayes.
Rocket, and then Vin Diesel just voices Groot, and that's the equivalent is getting Keanu Reeves to voice an animal.
Yeah.
Hushy, why are you tweeting while AFK? What the fuck?
Yeah, Hushy.
Hushy!
He's tweeting.
Oh wait, I don't think they are. I got a notification that said they tweeted 11 minutes ago, but the tweet's from like 7 hours ago.
Oh my god.
Wow.
happens-
Twitter's
dude,
trying to
dude.
rat you out, Hushy.
Twitter's trying to get
Cute.
you in trouble.
Yeah.
That happens so much to your streams because like I get the Twitch notif that your stream went live, right? But I got it like 4 hours into your stream one time, and I clicked because I was like, the notification said you were playing like a certain game, and I'm like, hell yeah, I want to see that. So I clicked on the notification. You were 4 hours in the stream playing a different game at that
Oh
point.
no.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Can't believe you got fucking played.
I know. Twitch notice on my phone are so unreliable.
Your Twitch notifications are unreliable to begin with.
Yeah. I've only ever caught a beginning part to any stream on Twitch twice ever. And that's just because I was on Twitch at the time looking for something to watch. And it wasn't the notifications. It's actually funny.
No, don't put that in chat.
I still haven't gotten the Twitch notification that this stream went live.
Get fucked.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
still haven't. I'm
we're
in it.
chasing this fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Are you guys
are chasing
are you gonna
him.
punch him? Are you gonna kill him?
I would like to. Well, not
As
kill
you hear
him,
the
but punch him.
theme in the background, as you are now chasing him a little bit more through a crowd than before.
Ooh. Sorry.
Uda's
Um,
GT'd.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then
She
she got sent to the AFK room.
Yeah. Why did you go ooh like that? Is it-
because I have the trait called crowd dodger.
Ah!
I moved
Can't
Tushy back
believe
in.
Hashi got sent to the timeout zone.
I moved her back.
love you, Hashi.
Hashi is fucking dead.
I don't know if it applies in this case, but I have that. I'm excited to have that. Hey guys, I have that. I don't know if you.
What, did you like
Uh,
choose that, or did you just manage to get it?
Athletics check to navigate the crowd, and he shall do the same.
Say what, Hush?
P.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, so revolutionary.
Alright, go ahead and make an acrobatics check with your +2.
You know,
Yeah.
Ashley, you just have a way
So-
with words. I have-
I have to say, I
Poetry in motion.
don't know how she does it. So that almost landed on a 1, and I was
Can
going
you
to
give a speech at
scream.
my
Can you come to my college and make a speech?
Your college? You're not in college.
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's not what I. Oh well.
I'm in
What?
college.
I mean, I'm not in college. You're right.
College.
Not in college.
Oh, I just looked at my DMs. My one of my friends is watching but can't chat because the internet hates him, and he said he laughed, but only after I aggressively said to laugh.
Thanks.
My god.
Sorry, I'm
Anyway,
upset. One of my friends just tweeted, "Who's Klonoa? I've never heard of him."
Oh my god.
Anger.
I love Klonoa.
You must suffer. I'm replying to him. You must suffer the pain of meeting the King of Sorrow.
Oh no.
He's got big old ears, and he goes,
does.
he floats.
Yo, complete
Klonoa
side
goes.
tangent. The fucking ending of Klonoa is a traumatizing experience for a child.
That's true.
Wait, that
I'm sorry,
sounds
hello?
familiar.
I had
Oh,
the Wii
Klonoa.
game, so I don't think I'm
Is that
qualified.
the 2.5D platformer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
The one where I haven't seen a game in fucking years.
I had the Wii game, so I'm not qualified to really
Oh.
say
oh
anything.
no.
But I mean, I enjoyed it. I rented it for 5 days, and I loved it, and wanted to rent it more. But I had to return it, obviously. And I grabbed the new game, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play this for a little bit, and then go get Klonoa. Then I went back to go get it. It was sold out, or like somebody else was already renting it, and then they never ever returned it.
Oh,
So I never
no.
got to play it again. But I can always get it now. Like I'm a fucking adult now, so I can just get it if I wanted it. But
I think there was a character specifically in like one of the old Game Boy Advance games that I had a huge crush on, and I can't remember who they are.
that's fine. Oh fuck! I wanted to expose you earlier.
It was
I
probably.
am so sorry. I just got a call from family.
You're good.
Gotcha. It's all good.
I have to go, and I am very sorry.
Oh no, it's
Aw.
okay.
No.
Yeah, it's
Okay, let's-
okay.
We're chasing them in the streets, and next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'll just wrap it up with you are going to catch him at the next turns. You can initiate starting to beat the shit out of him.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Fuck.
Okay, cool.
Kill a man in the middle of the
Sorry, it's
street.
only been like how long have we been doing this? 2 hours.
2 hours.
I like how there's actually a time now.
Yeah, it tells
Huh?
us.
It actually
Yeah, it tells
tells.
us time it is now.
Yeah, it didn't used to do that, did it?
Wait, what does?
The
Twitch.
stream at the bottom tells us how long you've been running exactly.
Oh, really?
But
Next to
no,
You can also do this.
yeah, you can also use up time. Yeah.
Fuck that. But that doesn't show me seconds. Look, now it's 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Oh, shit. Anyway, it's no big deal. It's
Yeah,
a
no,
pretty
you
nice
just might-
cliffhanger.
That's yeah. Good hit. Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger.
I'll probably be back online later to talk to you guys, but I have to fucking jet.
Bruv, do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
See ya.
Don't. How dare you be supportive? That's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
rude.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Fuck you for ruining the day.
Yeah, I was about to
No,
say,
I'm
fuck
kidding.
you.
Ah!
Goodness,
kidding.
Bullying.
I was kidding.
gravy.
You bully.
Don't make that face. I was kidding. Anyway.
Do you guys wanna play?
Yeah, we can play Divinity. I am gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I don't want to stream our shenanigans in Divinity. Let me find someone to grade. So there's this dude I met last night through Tori. He's doing like a DJ session mixtape, like podcast stuff
Wow.
with like underground music, like underground pop, punk rock, rap, stuff like that. I think it'd be cool to raid them.
It's pretty sick.
His name is Punky Bruiser 207. Really fun.
Nice.
Anyway, thank you guys for coming out. Sorry for the short session. Next weekend's gonna be a little weird because it is we might not be able to do it Saturday. We might be able to do it Sunday. Saturday we're having a birthday party for myself.
Yeah.
Happy
Yay.
birthday.
Happy birthday to
Oh,
me.
jeez, that's next week.
Yes.
Mhm.
Anyways, y'all have a good night, and we will catch you next time. Peace.
Yeah.
Bye.